Am I the only one that's been peeping this recent IRL streaming epidemic? It's getting kind of crazy out here, man. Cause like, where y'all coming from? Like, where y'all popping out from, man? And you know, thinking about it, I kind of get it. Cause vanilla streaming has been in the absolute mud recently. Like, bro, I really feel like we had a peak after Kai Subathon, and it really just been going downhill from there. I don't know if the content game's been super inflated because of everybody doing subathons, having entire circuses in their room for content, and we're just now returning to how streaming should be. Not gonna lie, matter of fact, that is exactly what needed to happen. Streaming needed a great reset. But if you open up Twitch a kick right now, there's a 99.99999% chance that there is some random bimbo reacting to a video on stream saying nothing and then just ending. I don't know, something about streaming has just been feeling off for both me and some of my creator friends. Like, you just can't compete with everybody else doing the same exact thing. And I feel like there's nothing else really to do unless you already have an audience, which is why I started doing YouTube more. And as some of you longer term viewers may know, my content origin story was actually streaming. So like, I know how streaming works. I know how that whole sphere works. It's gross. Gross. Do YouTube. But not gonna lie, man, next with motion, the streams will be elite. So make sure you guys like and sub up, and also follow me on Twitch and Kick so I can really show niggas how this content should go. Anyways, the creators up top know of this stale streaming problem. So they've been branching out a little bit and hitting the streets, you know, doing a couple IRL streams and really switching up the content. And as good as it is for content right now, I cannot see IRL streams going well in the long term at all. Specifically looking at the IRL content over on Kick. Yeah, man, it's not gonna last well at all. It's going down the drain, man. And if you didn't know, IRL streaming right now is coincidentally spearheaded by none other than the internet's most hated, Adin Ross, Sneako, N3on, and everyone else who's popping up on Kick. Kick, I love you guys, but y'all gotta hold it down over there with the IRL stuff, man. It was getting crazy for a second. When it comes to IRL content, I definitely do think there is a right way and a wrong way of going about it. Just because you want to be on camera 24/7 does not mean everyone else wants to be on camera around you. And at the core, that's really my main gripe with IRL content. Like, people don't want to be on camera all the time, man. And from my quick 5 minutes of research, I've concluded there's approximately 3 types of IRL streamers. Type A, people like Extra Emily, who's out and about and not really bothering people. If people want to be on her stream, they'll just approach her and then do content that way. Other than that, most of the IRL stuff she does is like in her backyard playing with dirt or something. But then you have Type B, which is filled with absolute scumbags such as he who shall not be named. These guys go around purposefully being the most racist and heinous scum of the earth, all for the sake of content and the slightest little drop of clout. Like, what's wrong with you? You throw your whole life away just for a small little crumb of clout? You throw your life away for that? For like 2 grams of clout? What's up with you? Think, use your head. Those types of IRL streamers mostly garner an audience of both hate watchers and 12-year-olds who think loud, obnoxious, edgy equals funny. Then on the same coin but opposite side, we have Type C. These are some of the most egotistical and manic creatures known to mankind who just stream their entire life. Everything is just straight content. These guys are your Sneakos, N3ons, Fouseys, that crowd. And I can't even hold y'all, man. Type C IRL streamers are my guilty pleasure. I'ma say it. There it is. I gotta say it. Niggas gonna be in my comments, rip me to shreds, but man, free Fousey. I don't care. Free that nigga. Free Fousey till it's backwards. Assign a behind the scenes mental caregiver, give him some dream normal pills, help. Tie a leash down, man. Do something. Just free that man. Put him on camera and just let him run loose, because those streams were top 3 most entertaining things I've seen in a minute. I'm sorry. I gotta say that. It was so crazy. Don't get me wrong, man. Seeing his mental go down the shitter so fast was sad, but just like a car crash, I literally could not look away. It was, I don't know. He just got an aura to him where I just can't stop watching. I don't know. I think Type A is pretty self-explanatory. Nothing much more needs to be talked about there. That's how you do IRL streaming the good way. And I have plenty of videos talking about Type B and everything wrong with creatures like that if you want to learn more about that type. Spoiler alert, I personally think we need to bring back public stoning for folks like that, but I digress. Joke, YouTube. That was a joke. I'm joking here. But I do want to talk more about Type C, man. And I'm gonna use people like N3on and Sneako as reference because they're pretty much leading it right now for that type of content. I think I made a vid on N3on like a few months ago, and my opinion still stands on the kid. He is still absolutely top 2 most annoying up creatures right now, but I gotta give credit where credit is due. That boy got motion and he is getting to that bag. Every time I open my Twitter timeline, he is on it with a clip of him either getting bitched by another creator or just being the most obnoxious creature known to mankind.
You wanna buy it?
I'm good.
Wait, give a whole one to N3on.
What the f?
I'm sorry. This fucking needs to be come here. Tap, 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 tap. Okay.
No! Imagine if she dies.
She's trolling. No, no.
Sorry I had to see that too, but you know, if I saw it, you gotta see it too, man. It's just the rules. Also, you know what? While we're here, I got a bone to pick with him and Sneako. Y'all are some damn hypocrites when it comes to this content game, man. Like, aren't y'all on some wave of telling people to stop watching prawn and to practice Muslim teachings? Why the hell are you on stream with Sky Bree and Brecky Hill broadcasting this to your child audience while also telling them to not partake in prawn? Searching them two up on Reddit, they're pulling prime Kobe, LeBron, Michael Jordan numbers combined. Seem a bit backwards, don't you think? But anyway, N3on and Sneako's IRL streams are in public, cameras rolling and causing scenes, all for the sake of that sweet, sweet, sweet content.
You were going on a ride. Stop acting up. Stop acting up in
rude?
public.
Can you stop being rude? Can you stop? Ow!
That's what I said.
No.
That's what I told you. Now you're making a scene. Now you're making a scene.
The Darman script truly crawled so the Sneako streams could walk. Those two causing scenes in public with N3on just tweaking out and yelling to the point where you can go decibel for decibel speed. It's just nuts. Every other day I am seeing this kid get kicked out or smacked, and rightfully so. Not everyone trying to hear that shit, man. Like, cut it out. And even though they're in public, the social awareness just goes completely out the window, man. They're just in public disturbing the peace. And the reason behind that is content creators already have a main character syndrome. And I actually don't even know if I can fully call it that, because they are the main character of their stream, but it's in a public setting. So they have like main character syndrome squared. So it translates past the content, and they think they should be entitled to do whatever they want for the sake of content, regardless of if they are inconveniencing anyone else. Not to mention, you also have people like Ice Poseidon who put damn near everyone around him in danger because he gets swatted so much. Like, something is going to go terribly wrong for a bystander on his stream pretty soon. I'm just calling it. And the pipeline from type C of being kind of annoying in public, but you can just ignore those people, to type B where you're actively trying to pester people just for content, is not as uncommon as you think. And all of this is not to say I am fully against IRL streaming. I just want the people up top to move a little bit more sharply so that the mid to low level streamers don't feel like they need to commit man's greatest atrocities on stream just to get some eyes on them. I personally don't have any room to shame IRL content. I literally sit here in my room and hate on people all day. Like, people don't just want to see people gaming or yapping in the crib all the time. Like, I get it. IRL streaming can feel more like you're hanging out with the creator and create a little bit of that sweet, sweet parasocialism that we all love. So I definitely see the appeal of it, but I just can't fully jag it. Like, do you understand the amount of nuts, the amount of steel balls you gotta have on you to IRL stream and act a fool in public? I don't know, man. I'm bold, but I'm not that bold. But as fun as watching these streamers may seem, man, I just can't shake the feeling that something bad is gonna happen soon. Like, some universal force is actively plotting against IRL streaming, and it's going to go bad. Mark my words, there's going to be one clout chasing dickhead that takes it way too far, and then laws are going to be put in place for IRL streaming at some point and then ruin it for everyone. And after that happens, the government's going to have a way to really clamp down on all forms of content, and it's just going to go downhill from there. Again, I think I made it pretty apparent in this video that I am not anti-IRL streaming. I think it's pretty cool. Just don't be an asshole. And just like in school or anywhere else, all it takes is one class clown, one buffoon, one absolute dickhead to get it shut down for everyone else. So I really just wanted to make this video to kind of start that conversation on it and get folks to think about creating like an unspoken IRL rule set for streaming so that everyone outside of our little corner of the internet doesn't make it for us. But with that being said, man, that's all I had to say on the matter. I gotta go play some Toontown. My boy B for Tricky Knees, he gotta level up. So make sure you like the video if you liked it, subscribe because you made this far into the video and you clearly like me. Check out all my socials linked below. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Kick, and I'm out of here, man. Love y'all. Be safe. Peace, peace.